Why are some people interesting? Why is it that you meet someone and you find it so hard to pull back from forming a connection with them? Why are some people boring and finds it hard to make a connection with someone no matter how they try? And to some other persons, it is a piece of cake. Like they don't sweat so much to form a connection because their personality do the work for them. Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Oluchi.SpeaksOn. If you are coming across my video for the first time, you are welcome. Please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification so that you will get notified whenever I post new videos. And to my returning subscribers, welcome back. I thank you for your support. This video answers the question, why do some people get to be so likable, command so much attention, and earn loyalty of people without sweating so much, and others do not, no matter how much they try? This video indirectly gives you insight on whether or not you have a boring personality. But most importantly, it highlights characters that you might want to consider developing if you want to thrive in the science of human relationship, as this character gives you an edge in your personal and career life. I came across a video of somebody some time ago. I think the name of that guy is Peter. I think Peter's notes. He's a philosopher. He says something that being interesting might not be intrinsically beneficial, but it is instrumental to attaining things that are beneficial to life. So believe me, you would want to develop one or two characters that will stand you out and make you interesting or presents you as somebody that is interesting. 5 reasons people possess an interesting personality. Number 1, sense of humor. See, being funny is one human ability that is quite loud. Even if someone is quiet intrinsically, they cannot be ignored. They are easily singled out the moment they possess great sense of humor. And this sense of humor, it has different shades. It goes from cracking and making loud jokes to throwing subtle witty jabs or even pointing out laughable things in the most difficult situations. People that have great sense of humor, they possess this interesting personality that cannot be ignored. And if you want to change the trajectory of your social life and you're not funny intrinsically, at least losing up to find things funny. The world is already serious as it is. I think it will help. The second reason people have an interesting personality is empathy, being empathetic, being sensitive. There is such an advocate for people possessing emotional intelligence in our time. And empathy, which is a subset of emotional intelligence, directly affects people. See, people want to be seen, people want to be heard, people want to be listened to. They want to see someone that relates to what they are passing through. And the moment they find that person, believe you me, they would not think about identifying with that person. In a heartbeat, they will want to make connection with that person. So if you are someone that is naturally insensitive to people's feeling, you just talk things as it goes without considering people's feeling, I think this is one characteristic that you should consider developing. The third reason, being curious and open-minded. People who have the flair for trying out new things, challenging status quo, pushing boundaries, and asking the right question. They have this personality that is so captivating and that cannot be ignored. You know that everybody is looking for an opportunity to shine, to talk about their fields, talk about themselves, talk about what they love, what they don't love, just to talk about generally about themselves. And the moment your curiosity presents that opportunity, they won't hesitate to jump on that train. So, being curious and open minded is one characteristic that I bet you would want to have if you want your social life to take on another trajectory. The fourth reason people have an interesting personality is knowledge and skillfulness. I'm sure you have been waiting for this point because it should go without saying. Personally, this tops the list for me. See, there is something so attractive and charming about knowledge and being so knowledgeable. And even more beautiful is the willingness to share them. So when people find out that you are knowledgeable and you are so skilled in doing so many things, so many tasks, that you are handy in so many things, you can give out some sort of information at any given point. They will not hesitate to identify with you. They will want to make some connections, whether in your personal circles, in your offices. If you are this guy that always knows something about a problem or a situation, people will want to identify with you. So that's another thing that you should try considering. Read voraciously, upskill, like learn so many things, and most importantly, be willing to share them. The final on my list is humility. Humility is such a beautiful attribute to have, one that people do not fail to recognize, especially when the person in question possesses attributes that warrant they toot their horn and yet they decide not to. This attribute singles you out as interesting and people will not fail to identify with you. Humility is an honorable character, one that I believe you should consider developing if you want people to be loyal to you and your cause. So everyone, this is the end of this edition of Oluchi Speaks On. If you believe there are other attributes that singles one out as an interesting person, don't forget to drop it in the comment section so that we will discuss. See you in my next video. Bye.